If I try to just get you down here to cry and weep for 2 hours because I have beaten you down with the message of conviction, you can get up and walk out and last for 3 weeks. But if you get this truth in your heart, that God has made me a promise, not mine to him, but his to me. God has made me a promise. And I'm going to stand before the devil and all of the demons of hell and say, I stand here now. Though my house be not what it should be, God has made me an everlasting covenant. It's coming to the cross, kneel, say a prayer, and go back to your sins. Go back and no one say a word. You take it by faith. You are now the righteousness of Christ. No dying to sin, no being resurrected in newness of life. Now that's the offense of the cross. That you go all the way when you come. He demands full obedience. He demands everything we have. And I'm afraid a majority of people who claim to be Christians and saved in these last days have been to the cross, but they've never been through the cross. They've never been buried with Christ. Paul said, I died with Christ. I was raised with Christ. I was crucified with Christ.
He's talking about the power of evil itself and where evil originated from in the Garden of Eden. You have to keep in mind, folks, that God has never changed his mind all the way through the scriptures. He lost that which was created in his image in Eden, and it's been in his heart all the way through the scriptures to get mankind back again. He's not just randomly speaking for the fun of it. He's never lost sight of the goal. He's never lost sight of what this was about, that he was going to come as a man into the earth, walk among us for 33 years. He was going to go to a cross. God was going to go to a cross. All-powerful God was going to be crucified, mocked among men. He was going to be made a banquet of. Maidens were going to laugh and dance as the God who created the universe was taken to a cross, failing to understand he was dying to break the power of sin and the penalty of sin off of those who had trusted him.
Unsin me. Isn't that beautiful? Cut me loose away from my sin. I say again, the normal Christian life is a life of holiness. We like to sing holy, holy, holy. And then we go on and sing toward the end, Lord, holy, only thou art holy. That's not what the scripture says. Holiness originates with God. Only he is originally holy. He always was and always will be everlastingly holy. Our holiness is borrowed from him. The command is to be holy, which literally means be healthy in your spirit. That's where the word holy comes from, an old Anglo-Saxon word, halig, which means health.
You're too weak for this battle. Some of you know what I'm talking about immediately, because you're in a battle, you're in a struggle, and there's weariness of the flesh and spirit and mind. And the devil comes to you at that time. Just as Absalom tried to come against David, the advice was, let's get him when he's tired and weary. He was hiding in a cave, and the word came. And Absalom's advice, let's go after him. Let's get him while he's tired and weary. And the enemy comes almost with a hypnotic voice. The powers of hell and darkness. He has principalities, he has powers. There is an enemy that's coming. The devil's come down having great wrath, and he comes with that wrath against those whom God is calling out and bringing out of the body in special faith, and those who are so given to his heart.
Begins to hear the stuff that he couldn't hear before. He couldn't hear the lies of Jezebel before. He couldn't hear the doubts of a society before. He could only hear God, as it were, rushing through his ears, saying, I'm with you. I'm going to do this with you. I'm going to help you to do this. And the fire falls and the rain falls. And he couldn't hear anything. But now Now he's exhausted. Now he's tired. Now he can hear the lies.